Hey there, Judy Mick, the Streaking Runner here. Plantar fasciitis are two words that can really strike a nerve with runners. If you've ever had plantar fasciitis, you know how painful it can be, but you also know that it's something that you actually can take care of if you catch it early enough and start doing some things to help it to go away. So, in case you don't know what it is, plantar fasciitis is an inflammation of the plantar fascia tissue. Now, this tissue runs along the bottom of your foot. It actually connects your toes to your heels. There are several things that can cause this inflammation. You can be running in shoes that have too many miles on them. As you know, you need to rotate your shoes every 300 or 500 miles and retire them, depending on some different factors, you know, how heavy you are and different factors like that. But 300 to 500 miles, you need to get a new pair of shoes out. Your stability will break down. That's what causes injury. It could just be you've started a running routine and you're doing too much too soon. Remember your 10% rule. Don't add more than 10% of your mileage from one week to next. For example, if you're running 20 miles this week, run 22 next week. And some things could just happen, like hill running can aggravate plantar fasciitis. There's just several factors. Another factor is if you are an overpronator. And what that means is when you run, the outside of your foot hits the asphalt first and then it rolls inward. And getting good shoes that are made for that foot type will help keep plantar fasciitis away. But today we're going to talk about some ways to get relief from it. Now, the good news is if you catch it early enough and if it's not too severe, you actually can run through it. Just cut your mileage back, do short, easy, slow runs, don't do any hills, don't walk around barefoot. There's some things that you can do to help ease the pain. And today I'm going to show you some exercises that will help you get relief from your plantar fasciitis pain. So let's go look at them. If you have plantar fasciitis, this is a must-do for you. What you want to do is fill a bottle with water and freeze it, and at least twice a day. And in the first stages, you should try to do it as often as you can. You just want to run your foot over this frozen water bottle. This has a twofold purpose. If you do have any inflammation with your plantar fasciitis, the ice will help that. Ice will also help any pain that you're going to be having through there. And it also helps exercise that muscle there, and kind of like a little massage there for your arch and your heel. That will help with the pain. I do this in the morning when I get done running, and I also do it before I go to bed, and then I try to get it a couple more times during the day if possible. But I do this for 10 minutes at a time, and 5 to 10 minutes is ample. And you'd be surprised how quick 10 minutes goes by. You can read a section of the newspaper or something in that time. But this is a great must thing that you should do for your plantar fasciitis. This is a great stretch to help with your plantar fasciitis pain. And remember, we were talking about that your tight calf muscles is one of the reasons why you might be having your plantar fasciitis pain. This is a great exercise, great stretch to stretch out those muscles. So you want to put one foot behind you, and you want to put your palms flat against the wall, face the wall, and slowly bend your front knee toward the wall. You want to keep your back foot flat, keep your heel flat on the ground, and you can feel that stretch coming up your calf muscle. And you can feel it in your heel also if you are having pain back there. You want to just bend until you can feel that stretch. Hold that for about 10 to 20 seconds. You can really get a great stretch out of that. And then you want to change legs and do the same thing. Do that 3 or 4 times. And I try to do this 2 or 3 times a day if I'm having pain with it. This is a great stretch to stretch out those calf muscles. It's also a great stretch to do before and after you go running. All right, here's a great little stretch for you, to help your plantar fasciitis. This is the plantar fascia stretch. You want to sit with your ankle on your knee, and you want to pull the toes of your foot gently toward your shin. You want to hold that for 10, 20, 30 seconds. Hold that. You will feel that stretching through there. You can feel how that's going to let up, and it will feel a lot better. You want to, and then let it relax for a little bit. And then repeat and do it again. Repeat this stretch a few times, and then change your legs. You can use this stretch before you get out of bed in the morning also. This will help you to alleviate that first jolts of pain you get when you first get out of bed with your plantar fasciitis. All right, another great foot strengthening exercise is the toe point and flex. You want to point your toes forward, and while your ankle is absolutely straight, and hold for a few seconds. Then flex your toes back and toward your shin, and see how you're getting a good stretch there in your toes. You can really feel this, and this will really help your calf muscles and will help strengthen up those feet. All right, one of the great foot strengthening exercises you can do for your plantar fasciitis is a calf raise. And what you want to do is stand barefoot on the floor, and then slowly raise your heels up, and you want to stand on the balls of your feet and toes. Hold that for about 10 seconds or so, and then slowly go back down. You want to do that several times, and that will strengthen your calf muscles and your foot muscles. So it'll really stretch those out. This is a great exercise to do to keep yourself stretched, even if you don't have plantar fasciitis, to keep those calf muscles stretched and to strengthen your feet. All right, here is a great stretch that I absolutely love to do to help whenever I have plantar fasciitis pain. Stand on a step on the balls of your feet, and then slowly lower your heels. And you can really feel this stretch in your calves. If you've got the tight calves, which you probably do with the plantar fasciitis pain, it'll really help loosen that up, and then you can also feel it in your arch of your foot. Now, I will admit, one time I had a case that was really severe, and this this almost made me sick to my stomach the first time I did this. So you really can feel it. And then you want to bring it on back up, and then I go on up to my tiptoes and stretch the other way. And I'll hold that for a few seconds. And then I'll dip back down. And even if you can only just go just a little way, you can get any sort of stretch out of this at all without severely stretching something or overstretching. It really, really will help. I highly recommend, if you don't do any other stretches, that you do this one. This is a great stretch to stretch out those calves and to help to get your plantar fasciitis out of the way. Plantar fasciitis is something that unfortunately most runners will deal with at one time or another during their running career. But it is one of those things, as you can see, something that you can take care of on your own. Stretching is a very simple treatment, but it really does work if you catch it soon enough. Now, you don't need to do every stretch that I showed you there. Just pick 2 or 3 of them and do them a couple times a day is really all you need to do. Some of us are overachievers and we want to get it out of the way, but kind of want to watch doing that. You don't want to overstretch and risk an injury another way. But get your stretches in. It really, really will help. And I hope that these work for you. And if they have, just leave me a comment and let me know. I'd love to hear from you and see what other treatments you might have done to help with your plantar fasciitis. I hope that you all have a great day, and I hope that you run happy.